back to Barker's Nerf channel. Today we're going to look at doing some repairs. I've been sent several broken Nerf blasters from Spykids here in Cape Town. Spykids do rentals of Nerf blasters for birthday parties, and you can even buy Nerf gear from them. So if you're interested, check them out on Facebook. They're in the links, and they also have a YouTube channel themselves. That will also be in the links. Right, so let's see what they've sent us. Okay, as you can see, they've sent us 3 disruptors and 1 strong arm. All these blasters seem to have the same problem, that the priming mechanism seems to be broken. So I will pick one and see what I can do about to fix it. Right, let's get at it. Right, so I've selected this blaster as the victim. I will be taking it apart, and I need some screwdrivers. I'll be using my trusty little screwdriver from a little shop here in Cape Gate. Alright, and this is a Phillips, and let's get into it. So the first thing that we see is that it's broken off. It's going to be a difficult repair. I'm not sure if it's going to work. But I'm going to have to roughen up the surface first. To roughen up the surface, I'm going to need my trusty Dremel. So just get that. And remember, safety first. Okay, well, that should be enough. I don't want to make the plastic too thin. Okay, let me first get the nails and cut them down to size. To cut these nails down to size, I'm gonna need a bolt cutter. Right, I'm gonna have to measure it a little bit. Okay, I've managed to cut the nails down to the size that I expect it to be. I hope it will work. As I say, I'm not sure that it will, but it's gonna be a bit of a gamble. I'm gonna have to close that little hole up over there as well. Okay, to get going, I am going to super glue the 2 metal pieces together. When they are stuck together, then I will try and place it into the area where it needs to go. Then I will epoxy the gaps around it for extra strength, and if I really need to, then I'll add some of this steel putty for extra structural strength. Right, let's get into this. And I'm back. Got a piece of cardboard. Okay. I'm looking at this prime handle and the hole that was drilled in there previously by someone. I think I'm gonna fill that up with putty, because otherwise I'm gonna have a problem getting those nails into the area. Right, let's get some putty. Okay, so it's the fast steel putty. I really just need a small amount of it. Okay. So I've got a little piece of putty here. They recommend that you dampen it and then before you mix it. So you continuously work this through your fingers like this. Stick it in there from the side. Use a flat nose. Push the putty in there. There we go. I think that is good enough. Alright, so it's time for the epoxy. There's two of these, the A and the B. So these things react to each other and then form a very durable glue, basically. Do not touch this with your fingers like I've done with the putty. Technically you should be using not gloves or something like that, but you should not be touching these substances with your fingers. But I'm an idiot and I just did it. Okay, so now you need something to mix the epoxy with. You can see as soon as they touch each other, the color changed and they are basically ready to apply. Okay, so where's the nails? Okay, so I need to get some of this epoxy onto the nail and apply it very liberally around it. Let's see if I can actually get some into that area as well. Okay, and now I will try and push the nail into its position. There we go. What's important is that I just position it correctly, because if it sets, I'm not going to get a second chance to work with it. And just like that, 24 hours have gone by. And during the night, like in the fairy tale of the shoemaker, the priming handle fairies came and repaired all of these priming handles. And they used exactly the same procedure as that I used on the priming handle that I showed in the video. So as you can see here, I've actually matched the handles up with their partners. And you can see here where I actually fixed the prime handles with the nails. Now what I'll have to look at is some of these need to be trimmed. They're a bit too long, and that's why I've got my Dremel device out. This handle looked fine. Just to give you an example of what it actually used to look like, you can see there the bit of plastic on this one prime handle is still there, and just the other side broke off. Now you can see that it's got this, the nails are not even, so I need to cut that little point off over there. So let's get into it, and remember, safety first. Okay, next lady for a shave. Let's have a look. Okay, and here you can see the one is much longer than the other side. So I'm going to trim this one a little bit. Okay, you can see I actually managed to cut the plastic a little bit over here, but it's not too bad. I mean, you'll never see that. Okay, that looks better. That one needs a little bit of trimming as well. Dad, the legend, the myth, the man. And yeah, that's what you get if you're a father. Thanks, James. Okay, I just learned a lesson. If you look at the handle, you'll see there's some glue here on the side. That is preventing the handle from going back into this groove. So I'm gonna have to cut that away. Okay, goggles are back on. Let's cut. I need more speed. Give me more speed. I'm giving you all you've got, Captain. Okay, that's much better. Okay, let's attach it. Okay. There we go. Right, so as you can see, I've actually managed to repair all the blasters as they're sitting here. See all the priming handles have been patched here and there. Also cleaned the blasters where necessary. So they're all loaded at the moment. I just want to do a bit of a fire demonstration just to show that the priming handles have been repaired. So one of these had a missing catch spring as well, which I had to replace. Okay, I'll start from the left. As you can see, I've got 3 darts in here. From priming. Some of these do have a very weak spring, so the handle does not return. It needs a little bit of help. Nothing I can do about that. Oops, misfire. So you can see this one works. Previously they were not working at all. You can see the little holes where I put putty in, where a previous person drilled holes in and put screws through. Obviously you can probably cover that up with some paint or something. Next blaster, no external marks on it. Oh, sorry, I'm lying. There you go, another screw mark. Got 3 darts in it. Oh, it's primed already. Fire, prime, fire, prime, fire. So you can see this one returns normal, the prime handle, so that spring there is perfect condition still. Alright, next one. There are no external marks on this one. They basically all had exactly the same issue. Pretty potent power on this one. I checked some of the sure what you call it now again, I checked the plunger tube on some of these here for compression. One of these has got a very good seal in them. It might be this one. The strong arm, I had to repair it twice, to be honest, because the repair job that I did, I I wanted to try out the priming handle before the epoxy set, and that turned out not to be a good idea. So I had to do it twice. But the plunger tube in this one does not seal very well. We'll probably see it during the demonstration. Yeah, I think you could probably try and replace the O-ring, but I didn't have any. Right, so prime. Good shot over there. Try again. So from the rounds that I fired, I found about 2 or 3 from a full what do you call this, drum revolver. Takes what, 6? Yeah, about 2 or 3 from it fired very pathetically. It would drop like 1.5 meters in front of me, while other ones had very good compression. So I'm not sure where that discrepancy comes in, but as you can see, the repair jobs that I set out to do, they're all working perfectly. So what will happen now from here is these blasters that I've repaired will go back to Spykids here in Cape Town, where they will try it out and see how durable this fix is. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please return and hit that subscribe button.